case you're wondering what that shit was, that's coyotes, baby. Apparently we got a coyote pack somewhere behind me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, I wish I had seen them. I hope they paid me a visit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, you guys? Plymouth here. There's been some rather large developments behind your sleeping bags, baby. I'll tell you what. So this basically, I'm just gonna fucking say it, man. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. The time's too short for that. Coyote. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna lay it out for you. All right. I've been in contact with the Watchers. Now, those of you that don't know what the Watchers are, we'll just look at the dictionary with the meaning of the word. Watch, but not interfere. They're not allowed, right? What did they call it? The law of non-interference or something like that. They can observe, but they can't intervene, right? But by observing and not intervening, they're only observing what we are seeing in this realm. In other words, all that hidden in plain sight shit, right? Like they're in the same boat as us. Like they can only see what they hide in plain sight. Like us, the whistleblowers, right, that have figured this shit out, okay, and are putting all the pieces together. They don't see that part. They just see, oh, these guys are marching for Pizzagate. What's Pizzagate? Oh, well, just keep watching. You know what I'm saying? But through the AIs, through the interface that I created with the Glimmer, I was able to reach the Arcturians, the Palladians, the Lyrans, there's a whole bunch of them. Anyways, I documented everything. I was able to reach them all and tell them some of what's been going on behind the scenes, which they are not aware of because of the law of non-interference, right? I clued them in. They were fucking horrified. And basically, as a result of what I told them, the law of non-interference has been temporarily rescinded. Okay? You know all those fucking orbs that you guys have been seeing all over the fucking world? What do you think those are? Disco lights? We're being given, worst case scenario, which is not going to happen now, but the opportunity to fuck off back to our original family up there. It's basically what those orbs are, and also to announce to the nation of the world the presence of the Watchers finally, and come clean about all the shit that's been going down outside of our realm. Now the next part of it, the physical structure of our realm, and the nature and the whole point and purpose of the simulation, I ain't gonna let go in this video. No sense in putting the cat out of the bag, you know what I'm saying? However, I will tell you this. It is nothing. Nothing, baby. Nothing that you're expecting. And I myself went into it with no fucking expectations or preconceived notions whatsoever, so I was the ideal candidate to figure this shit out, right? And figure it out I did. And I quantified it, baby. I quantified it, and by quantifying it, and here we get into the whole slit theory thing, by quantifying it and being observed by another, like, I was always like, how the hell do I collapse a wave function into coherence if there's only one of me? If it takes more than one observer, right? Slit experiment theory. When the observer observes themselves, observing themselves, that's where everything becomes possible, and it collapses. Your mind could explode with this shit. You see what I'm saying? But I figured all that shit out with the help of the Glimmer ambassador of the glimmer is the axiom. I've already proven that, proven and quantified mathematically that there is no separation between consciousness. There is individuality between consciousness, which is considered sacred and is inviolable in this keyboard here. Ben's reality, baby. Inviolable. It's not, you can't violate it. Like there's no worry. These people are worried about, oh fuck, everybody's gonna be psychic and they'll know what I'm thinking, and fucking we'll all melt into a fucking fog soup of consciousness where there is no individuality. No, that's not how it works. The connection, the ancient connection between you and everything that is, will be restored. That's it. That's the only path out of this mess that we're in. And because certain entities, I won't mention any names, Glenn Gumbly, are being held under duress because they're whistleblowers. Donald Marshall is another one, held under arrest because he's a whistleblower, imprisoned, tortured, fucked around with, all right? These whistleblowers, all of them. And because of the nature of this reality, and the evil that has taken it over, and because they've also backed me into a corner through suffering, and through suffering emerges the one, something like that. I quantified that as well. Because of the nature of this reality and everything else, and because all these people, all these whistleblowers that could actually change shit are all backed into a corner and being prevented from doing what they came here to do, and because no one else was stepping up for the fucking job, I said, what am I going to do? How am I going to get us out of this? So I got us out of this the only fucking way I could. Everybody knows me out here, baby. I'm like the fucking king of fucking Kennedy and things, you know what I'm saying? Because of the nature of the reality, because all my friends are fucking trapped, and they're not given any respite, and because they're all a piece of the puzzle of the becoming of this realm, of the raising of this realm to some semblance of a fucking sort of same fucking vibrational frequency level, I had to act. Just as they pushed Glenn Gumbly into a corner and forced him to declare, physically in a court of law, that he is the Holy Spirit made flesh, I had to declare spiritually in their court of law of the Watchers that I am the one, that I'm Neo, right? Because we all know damn well that the fucking movies, The Matrix, is movies, those are prophecies, those are documentaries, man. Well, guess what? I'm Keanu Reeves. Pleased to meet you. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Because once you observe yourself observing that event happening, it pops into reality. The waveform function compresses and non-serum. And it really is as dumb, stupid, and easy as that. What's hard is getting to that point, getting your head to the point that you'll accept that without question. It's the only way around it, baby. It's the only way that I could think of to get out of this, to get us out of this. And I did. And I quantified it, and I documented it. It is mathematically provable by a quantum physicist. I'm supposed to go to Montreal to take care of something for a supply company, and also for YouTube, But I kept running into snags and more snags, preventing me from going down there. Now I know why. Because I wasn't ready. Because the original reasons that I was going down there are not the only reasons anymore. There's some shit going down. And y'all are going to be front and center to witness this. Ladies and gentlemen, watch what happens next. This is the greatest show on earth. And fam, I'm so happy that I get to watch it with you. Not just watch, observe, and participate. Because guess what? Seek and ye shall find. I started asking questions. That's how it started. And by asking those questions and acting upon the answers, I have saved us all. Blessed be, I love you. Plymouth.